Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another World of Warships weekly live stream. I'm Mr. Conway, and it is my very special pleasure to introduce today's guest, Alžběta. And you need to teach me how to pronounce your surname. Hi.
Hi. My surname is like easy. It's Trojanová.
It's really super easy. Did you hear that, chat? Super easy.
I think like my first name is way worse, like Alžběta. And by the way, you are doing a very good job of pronouncing
First name's easy. That one's easy. So chat, if you don't know Alžběta, then you're obviously not Czech. Alžběta, can you tell us a little bit about what you do? And what brings you here?
Okay, so here in Czech Republic, we have a weekly gaming show. It's like a TV gaming show. It's called Replay, by the way. And we are already on TV screens for 8 years. And for those 8 years, I'm the host of the show. And for the last 5 years, I'm also editor-in-chief, which means like I'm the boss.
That's seems like a pretty decent sort of job to have.
Yeah. It's absolutely amazing and I love it. But I'm working in game industry as a game journalist for probably 13 years already. I started very early. I'm not gonna say how old I am, but like
I know, but I'm not going to either. You know why? Wikipedia. Yes, I googled you.
It's creepy. I don't know how they got even like my date. Like, where is my birthday? Like, exact. It's like, oh my god.
Probably your mum. Who knows? Maybe.
Need to talk with her.
Yeah. So basically, if you don't know, we had a stream yesterday with Alžběta in Czech, and we thought if we're really going to invite her here, we might as well invite her over to an English stream as well, because we are, of course, now based in Prague, and it is only fair that we connect with the local gaming scene. And yeah, I think we're going to have some fun. So you've played Warships yesterday.
Yes, that was my first time when I played it, and I was very surprised. I'm not a big fan of multiplayer games. I think I can say that.
To be honest, most of the people in chat probably aren't either if they play World of Warships.
I'm too antisocial, and I'm not also a very competitive person. I think I had that little bit of trauma of being like a kid, and I was usually the last one on the bench when they were like picking up their teams. So that was the moment when I was like, okay, I will try not to care about this stuff. So I think I kind of carry it till today. But yeah, I was very surprised. I enjoyed it. Maybe I'm gonna overcome my trauma from my childhood.
I hope so. And we do have, a very excellent cooperative modus, and we have operations which give you cool historical scenarios versus bots. Which can be quite challenging, actually. We're gonna do that. Did you play submarines yesterday?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Did you do 5 stars?
No, but I had some kill. What is 5 stars?
When you finish, you get stars from 1 to 5, depending on how you did.
I didn't. I was just looking like where I am, like on that chart.
Because somewhere in between all the testing and streams and various accounts I play on, I think I still haven't actually finished hard mode. On the hard mode submarine operation with 5 stars. So we're going to ask Twitch chat to come carry us later, and then I'm sure that'll be fine. So guys, as usual, if you have any questions for us or for Alžběta, is that you just, at World of Warships in chat. We are, of course, live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, as always. Couple of things I want to give a shout out to. First of all, Twitch drops are still currently running. Our trial has not expired yet. If you do want the chance to get some really epic Twitch containers, do I have one in port? Actually, or did I open them all yesterday? God damn it, I opened them all yesterday. I've got something else cool to show you. So if you would like to get Twitch drops just by watching our stream, you can join us if you're on YouTube or Facebook on twitch.tv/World of Warships. Just make sure to link your Twitch account to your Wargaming account. If you join us on Twitch, you can just type !drops in Twitch chat, and the bot will give you information on link you to the forum where I'll explain. It's easy. Do it, you get free stuff. The other thing is, yesterday was our 1-year anniversary of the release on Steam.
Oh, wow.
Which is very cool. So we've been on Steam for 1 year, and to celebrate that, we wanted to give everybody a little prize. So in your game, you will find a mission that you can complete for some goodies and a Steam container, and you can also use the bonus code STEAM 1 year, 1 as in the numeral 1, right? Just enter that bonus code, and you will get a Steam loot box. I don't actually know what's in those most of the time. Let's have a look, because I've got one here. As you look, it looks very steamy. I'm going to open it. Alžběta?
Yes.
Please accept my invitation to the division.
Okay. Wait.
In the meantime, chat, wish me luck. Not that I need anything, but I'm going to get something.
Accept.
What did we get? Steam camouflages. Ooh. So for those of you who are curious, just like me right now, what these actually look like, let's go have a look. And get yourself some Steam. By the way, you don't all have to type drops. God damn it, chat. It's just a prompt to get the bot to tell you where to go. You then have to actually physically go there. God damn it.
Let
me trigger it for you, because this is... Sorry, give me 1 second, because this is totally triggering me. Chat, you know not to spam. Look, literally just click on that link. Typing drops is not going to get you drops. Click on the link, find out how to link your account. Link your account, you get drops. Thank you. Okay, sorry, Alžběta, I cut you off there. Go ahead.
So when do I choose the ship?
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Let's have a look at the Steam.
I'm just worried that I'm gonna play like that we played yesterday. And by the way, I think like I forgot everything because my memory is probably like
That's
that golden fish type of memory.
That's perfectly fine. Twitch chat is totally going to remind you of all of the things you're going to miss. So this is the Steam camouflage. I think it looks pretty swanky. So if you want some free ones, go enter the bonus code. My ears just picked up. Did I hear the word free stuff? Yeah, English militia. You did. Free stuff. I know we all love free stuff, but you know, like, I don't know. Admiral Elo J. Fudpucker, fantastic name, wants to ask about the kerfuffle about the NA clan issue. I honestly, I have to say, I've been pretty busy last few days. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Also, I'm not really the expert when it comes to NA, being, you know, in Europe. So Fem, I think, is going to be live possibly later today. So go ask her. That would be my recommendation. And also, cheers, my very masculine coffee cup.
What? It's perfectly fine.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But I need a green one because it's really funny with the green screen. It's green screen fun. We did at Halloween. I did a floating head costume, a green shirt and then a green spray on paint.
Oh,
green,
nice.
yes, it was.
Nice.
It was good fun. A little weird, but fun.
I should check it.
Yeah, but yeah, if you have questions, guys, at World of Warships, so it gets highlighted for us. So, Alžběta, let's talk about World of Warships. You played yesterday. I think you guys did some co-op and a couple of sort of random battles, right?
Yeah, and I think all the battles that we did were PvE.
They were all PvE.
Yeah, I think only the last one.
Only the last one. Okay, you know what? Why don't we try out a PvE battle to start with, right?
Okay.
And then we can go from there. So we've given you a new ship, and we're spoiling you. I know.
Oh no! Oh,
but we might take those away again when we're done. I'm not sure.
so what do you need?
Ready? If you're going to continue playing, maybe you can keep them. So you should have a new ship in port.
Okay, sorry. Do I need to leave your division, or how do I get rid of the
You click the not ready button.
Not ready.
Yes, and now you can change your ship.
Oh, okay, but this is going to be. Oh, okay, maybe this.
Ah, that's what you meant. Yes. So if you look down there, you have a ship called Dreadnought.
Yes. Okay.
Now, HMS Dreadnought. Why? Where's my Dreadnought? Team? I know there's someone watching. I know Zihalis was in chat. Zihalis, can I please also has Dreadnought? Like, please. I work here. So if you don't know, guys, if you haven't checked the portal yet, today is the day we released two very, very special ships. Let's have a look on the Alžběta screen, actually. The first one being HMS Dreadnought, which is the first British battleship.
Oh, wow.
It's the first. It's basically the first battleship. It's the original Dreadnought. It's the first of its kind.
It is a battleship.
I've just been told Dreadnought is coming. Thank you. I would have expected it to come. Thank you. So yes, it's the first British battleship. It is a very, very storied ship, and yeah, like I love it. It's visually fantastic. People have been asking for a long time, and here it is. I have seen some comments already because currently you can only get it if you buy it in a bundle with the last British battleship. So we're doing like a first and last battleship. You can click on the Vanguard bottom right there. Over there.
Oh,
Vanguard,
okay.
yes. So this is the last British battleship ever built. It was completely useless. It was finished after the Second World War, I believe, and they never actually... It sailed around a bit and they scrapped it. The British, unfortunately, didn't keep any of their capital ships. They, decided they'd rather have a bit of money for the scrap metal, and they scrapped every single one, which is really a crying shame. But we can recreate it. By the way, if you hold the right mouse button...
Right, yeah.
Dreadnought appeared. Fantastic. Thank you very much. You can get it without the UI. So for those of you who didn't read the article enough, I know there's been some calls for, like, why can't I buy Dreadnought on its own? Please be aware that in December, you will be able to complete a long mission chain throughout the month that will give you HMS Dreadnought for completely free. So if you want her now, you can get her in the bundle early. Otherwise, you can earn her in December. I gave you that camo, and I thought, like, this. Yes.
Yeah. I like it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It is a very special camo. Yeah, so go have a look at the ship, guys. Dreadnought, I think, is quite cool to play. From what I've seen from the latest reviews, she got changed a bit, given some buffs, and she has an interesting sort of mix of playstyles now. And Dreadnought is just, like it's low tier fun. So actually, let's take out HMS Dreadnought into a co-op battle. And no chat, this is not a meme. USS Freedom we can play a little later, but right now we're just gonna do. Actually, you know what? I'll invite you. Why not? If you really want to play co-op, I'm not gonna be the one to say no. Co-op tier 3, that is. So one more thing I want to mention about HMS Dreadnought. HMS Dreadnought is a premium ship and therefore automatically comes with an inbuilt premium camouflage. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a sneak in, which means that the camouflage, while it is technically there, doesn't have any texture. This is going to get next week. There'll be an update, right? And this will add the texture. You already get the benefits from the camo, but to actually look at the camo, sorry. These things happen sometimes. That's just life. Okay, let's take a beautiful camouflage. Let's not use this 19-point captain, as nice as he is. I have some. Don't worry too much about the captain for now. I'm just going to take the one from my Conqueror, because why not? Come on, Mr. Dunkirk. You don't want to move? No places left in the reserve. Wow. Astonishing. Okay, so you can equip her. You ready? Are you? Did Alice teach you about all the systems yesterday?
Some, I guess.
Okay, right. All right.
I'm getting some bonuses.
Okay, so let me walk you through it. Right, when you click on modules, click on the modules menu. Right, this is the most important thing. Okay. So you start off. Right, you have 2 upgrades that you can slot into your ship. Right, the first one, I would just take the main armaments modification. This decreases the chance that your guns will get knocked out. And the second one, I would use the damage control modification. That just reduces the risk of getting set on fire, which is going to happen anyway, but that's fine. You're a battleship, you can deal with this. But then, very importantly, you want to switch to ammunition and consumables, which is the left tab, right? And you want to just click on those consumables.
Okay.
Yes, that one, yes.
Okay.
And then choose the bottom one, the level 2 one. It costs more credits, however, it reloads faster.
So should I put there like
this? Yes, okay. Definitely do that. And then click the ready button, and then we can go play a game.
Okay.
And after co-op, we're gonna go do some regular games, because as much fun as co-op is, and chat knows I love co-op as much as the next person, maybe more. Let's not overdo it. Yes. So yeah, hello to everyone. Mr. Co-op. Yeah, the thing is, there's a bit of a meme about this, because whenever you do like a special game mode, like a training room or something, the game automatically defaults you back to the co-op battle. And I was on stream and I didn't pay attention, and I said, "Hey, let's go in the game," and ended up in the co-op battle. And then I said, "Oh, god damn it! I didn't want to go in the co-op battle," and then I did it again. Since then, this has been a bit of a meme.
So that was it was intentional, right?
No,
you just wanted to be viral.
It really wasn't. I really I respect people that like the co-op mode in our game, but I prefer to play against people.
You like to crush them?
I do like to crush them, but more often than not, chat knows this, I get crushed. But this is part of the game.
So you like to be crushed. Interesting. Okay, what else we will learn about you?
I don't know. Chat knows a lot about me. I've probably forgotten half of it already.
Zdravím Miloše.
No. Feel absolutely free to just so chat both on YouTube and Twitch. Facebook guys, I'm sorry, I there's too many windows for her to handle. And plus, chat, the Facebook guys, you're being a bit quiet anyway, so maybe pipe up because I can see you. But Alžběta has Twitch and YouTube chat right in front of her. So if you want to talk to her, just go right ahead, and she will possibly talk back.
Maybe.
Okay, so the plan is we're going to sail straight for the enemy. Wait until we can see the whites in their eyes, and then shoot them in the face.
Well, we have plan. That's
I
new.
mean, if you can call that a plan, then okay. But yes. So
I'm that so this is a battleship. That means I'm super slow.
This is a dreadnought, and so It's an old battleship, so it is especially slow. Once you get to the higher tiers, the battleships actually become quite fast in a straight line.
Okay.
Because they were built for speed to be able to keep up with convoys and other ships. But they turn really badly. So that's the trade-off. But at low tiers, they turn badly and they're slow. So it's a bit of a letdown. So a battleship, British battleships are a little bit of a special case because it's really hard to start with the exceptions. So in general, playing a battleship, I would always shoot armor-piercing ammunition because you have giant shells and they smash through plating and they hit the critical parts of the ship. So you can switch to armor piercing on the 2 key. And I'm going to do this even though I'm in a British battleship because the British battleships in our game excel at high explosive damage. But that doesn't mean the armor piercing is bad at the same time. So we're gonna be real battleships. We're gonna fight like men. Or women in this case, and we're gonna shoot AP. Shoot AP, chat. Do it. What tier is this? Tier 3. Yes, tier 3. If you want a code. We're not going to give away one, but you can enter Steam 1 year. Twitch chat, please write it out for him, in case he doesn't understand what to do. Twitch 1 year, which is a bonus code that's working right now, will get you Steam 1 year. Sorry, that will get you a free Steam container, which contains steamy things.
Can I do something like with the planes?
Yes. So they're coming to attack me. So you see what I'm? No, they're attacking you. Turn into them. Turn towards the plane really quickly. Turn! No! You see those things in the water there? Yes, those are torpedoes.
Okay. All right.
That's fine. You can take some damage. But basically, so when you see torpedo bombers coming your way, you should always try and turn towards them, because what it does is by turning towards them, it slows you down, and it's the most efficient way to dodge an incoming torpedo, essentially.
All right.
Because not only does it slow you down, it also turns you in, so you're not showing your broadside to the torpedoes. And usually, so now turn right. Yeah, it's a slow ship. But if you turn right, you'll see that those torpedoes are going to go past your bow on the left, and they're not going to hit you.
I'm nervous.
You're going to be perfectly fine.
Oh.
In World of Warships, we call this torpedo beating. Don't ask me, it's like an Asian meme.
Okay.
No, it is. It's like created by a very, very nice guy that unfortunately stopped making YouTube videos, and he created the torpedo beat meme. But yeah, so this is when torpedoes come, turn in. Always turn in. Lesson number 1 for evading torpedoes.
Okay, so
and now, yes, shoot the enemy.
Okay.
You want to shoot a little bit lower.
Okay.
So if you look at my screen for a second, right? If you look at my screen for a second, you see the line of his hull on the water. Just imagine the line continues forwards, and you want to aim at roughly the water line of a ship.
Yeah, I think like I'm in trouble. Sorry, something's going on.
That's fine. We're in co-op. We're going to be fine.
Okay.
So if you look one more time, right? So you see this line that his hull makes with the water. So if you follow that along, basically, so you don't want to shoot like here. You want to shoot here. You want to be aiming at about the water line, shooting armor-piercing ammunition, and you want to shoot slightly before him, because that's how you're gonna really hit the critical parts of the ship.
Okay, something's going on.
And then you're going to deal the most amount of damage. There are, again, exceptions to this, depending on the type of target and type of ammunition, but as a rule of thumb, shoot the waterline. Tell her it's because of Eurobeat music being related to drifting in a car, which feels similar to the evading of a torpedo. This is the reason of the torpedo beat meme. Yes, it's. I'll have to send you a link. Their videos are actually genuinely quite funny. If you ever played World of Warships, you'll kind of get it. But it's a weird context and weird meme to have, and I know, but it, it's one of those things. Everyone knows about Eurobeat. MrConway's favorite phrase. It's fine. So I know you told me not to ask about this, but I'm asking anyway. What's the sort of last game you really got into?
Oh, well, the last game that I really got into is probably God of War, this year's God of War.
I saw memes of this.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm like, exactly, I love like single player games, and to be fair, I'm like super fed of open world because it's just tiring. I don't have time for it. I don't have like 50 hours to spend on one game, and yeah, and it was amazing because it was perfect mix of a really good storyline and single player experience. So that was something. And right now also I'm enjoying like lately Thronebreaker, which not many people knows about. It's very sad.
What? What's it called? I'm sorry.
Thronebreaker.
Thronebreaker.
Yeah, it's actually it's such a shame. They made a terrible job with marketing. It's basically a game from World of Witcher.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Then they must have really done a bad game of marketing, and it was
and I'm like massive Witcher fan. And yeah, so this is a basically like a kind of like a puzzle game. I think like it best way how to explain it is like Heroes of Might and Magic, but instead of the strategy part, you basically play Gwent, or which was like a card game.
Yes, I think I do, and I know. I think most of chat knows as well.
And yeah, so it's like a RPG with like a really good story. You actually meet Geralt there also, even though he's not the main character. The main character is Queen Maeve, and the story is like really good. It's basically like you lose your kingdom and you need to like fight it back. And there's like a lot of puzzle games, and to be fair, it would be an amazing game for Switch, which is not. It's only PC, but...
Chat, can I just say, the most amazing thing about the Dreadnought, and the reason you should definitely buy it, every regular penetration hits for 1337 damage, which is fantastic. So that sounds pretty cool. I actually did a little bit of research before I googled you.
That's terrible. Oh, really? Oh,
chat, right? If chat, I know bot is spamming it, but if you type !guest, you can get a link to Alžběta's Instagram page, where you will see that she actually does a pretty kick-ass Geralt cosplay. Geralt. Sorry, I'm
Oh no, but thank you very much. Yeah, I did. Thank you. Yeah, actually two costumes.
Yeah,
like two armors.
I saw. I was reasonably impressed. It was interesting that you picked the male character. I mean, it has obviously a lot of strong female characters, The Witcher. But no, I liked it. Impressive.
Oh yeah, I like to do like gender bend, which is like that's how it's called. Like this type of like that you choose to do like a character with different gender, and the reason why I do it is like because it's a little bit more creative. Because like you need to like make the costume. I like to make the costume to look like, okay, this is like a feminine version of that like male costume, and so it's like a little bit more creative, and also it's like somehow it's more fun to make like these kick-ass armors than like to do like dress. I just like armors.
I get that. Yes. Do you want to ready up? We're gonna take the Dreadnought out against.
Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't know.
Okay. No, all good. Now you unreadied again.
Did I?
Yes, you know, like two wrongs make a right.
Okay, sorry.
It's all good.
But definitely from yesterday's experience, because we tried like different types of ships. Like I don't know, because we played it in Czech, so I don't know like how they are called in English. But
okay, well, to be honest, I have no idea what anything is called in Czech in World of Warships.
Good combination. But I remember that I way more enjoy the faster ones than the slower ones. Basically, that's it. So like playing with like super slow ship for me, it's a little bit of pain, but we can do it for this build. It's fine. But like if we could change it in maybe next one, I wouldn't be so mad.
Sorry, I'm just trying to copy the Instagram channel for YouTube because obviously the bot unfortunately only works on Twitch. Yeah. We're working on this.
But it's basically I'm everywhere. My name is same. It's like TA Alžběta.
Yes, I know. Like it's somebody. They'd have to actually Google,
Oh.
and this is a big hurdle to overcome. No, all good. I have reduced the spam. I've seen that, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot to set the cooldown for the bot. You know how it is. It happens. Okay, so and the same, but different. Now the enemies are going to get. Some of them are going to get more challenging, and others are surprisingly going to get worse.
Okay.
Because it's an online game, and we're at tier 3, so
All right.
you never know who you're gonna meet. Usually, we have a bit of a noob protection in the game. So as a brand new player, you're going to be matched, if possible, against other new players. But because I'm there, that goes out of the window.
Oh, okay.
There might be one or two. Anyone, guys, if anybody from stream is in game right now, give us a shout out. Otherwise, I totally expect some of you to join us in the next one. Try and count in. It's tier 3. It shouldn't be too hard. We can have some fun.
No, be nice to the pink ship, please.
Yorick FB asks, why are people stuck in divisions for longer than 24 hours? This is obviously a big problem, and you should just contact customer support right away, and we will get on it as soon as possible. Why this happens, I don't know. It'll be a bug somewhere in the server code. But if you contact us, we can work on it and get it sorted out. Actually, if you have that issue right now, if you have a nickname, feel free to ping Zehalis, who should be in our Twitch chat right now, still paying attention, maybe. If he is, PM the name and he can have a look if there's anything he can do. But in general, if you have a problem like this, please do reach out to customer support right away. We're usually pretty quick at answering that. Okay, madam?
That's me.
Open fire.
Am I like close enough?
I don't know. You have to see if you have the range. I'm not sure. Yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
Look, hitting a destroyer at that range, this tier, with the accuracy of the guns, is iffy at best. So you're probably going to struggle. Also,
Hi, hello.
yes, we need to. We might be a little too close right now. All good. All good. No, we need to get in closer a bit.
Okay,
you have to be careful with the destroyers. They obviously have torpedoes. They can be very nasty and hurt you a lot. So once they get close, you have to be very aware. And even if they haven't launched the torpedoes yet, so if you haven't seen it, so if you don't see the torpedoes in the water, they are most likely already in the water. So you want to, you know what I showed you earlier with the with the turning, right?
Yeah.
You want to do that preemptively when you think the enemy might have shot a torpedo at you.
Okay.
At this tier, people will have to probably be within 6 kilometers to be able to have the range to shoot you with torpedoes.
Okay, and like white thingies on the like water surface. That's like our torpedoes, or like
the white ones are friendly torpedoes.
Yeah.
However,
yeah.
there is no such thing as a friendly torpedo. Torpedo is always going to hurt, even if it is fired by someone who's on your team, as many people have already found out. So just be aware that friendly torpedoes do hurt. They don't hurt quite as much because we implemented a little bit of a friendly fire protection, but they do hurt. Okay, so you're turning left there. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I am actually going to turn with you, and we're going to go contest that center cap. To get those.
What does it mean?
Okay, you see that circle in the right? That's called a cap.
Oh,
or a capture circle.
Okay.
So and by we need to do to contest it is sit in it, and if we sit in it for long enough, it becomes ours. And if we
it's like the capture.
It's a capture, exactly. It's a capture point. Your capturing progress can be reset. Oh. No. So whenever you take damage, your capturing progress is reset, so you can stop people from capping. So just reverse.
Yeah.
Full turn.
Working on it.
Full turn left.
Left?
Yes.
Wait.
It's a ship. If you turn left, you go like this.
Okay.
And then once you've freed yourself, just go ahead again. This is something we call it beaching. The excuse is always it was tactical beaching. You did it to avoid enemy incoming fire. It was completely intentional.
Of course.
And you really just wanted to have a look if you could spot the local wildlife and see what the people are doing on the beach.
Oh, this ship is so slow.
In general, you just have to really,
I think I cannot handle such a big mess.
Ah, Mr. Jingles. Hello. Remember, what was it you said, Jingles? I need to look. Jingles said, "Remember, kids, once Mr. Torpedo has left the launcher, he is no longer your nor anyone else's friend." Yes, Jingles. So the mighty Jingles, who just appeared in chat, he does the YouTubes. He's like, he's our special YouTuber. How are you doing, Jingles? Have you got your tickets to Moscow yet? Have you told people yet? Did I just spoil the surprise? Oh God, I should really not talk as much. So, what about World of Warships do you like the most so far?
Definitely not slow ships.
Okay, well, this is a fair comment. We will use some faster ships.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when we played yesterday, I think it was like surprisingly, like I liked the learning curve. That I played it for 2 hours and it was fun. And I think like when you play some multiplayer games, not many games have that. And it's usually like, you know, it's like, it feels like one of those like games that is like, how you say that? It's like that easy something, hard to master.
Yeah, easy to pick up, hard to master. Yeah, I agree. Very, very hard to master actually, if you want to get really, really good at it. Very intricate mechanics, a lot of map awareness needed.
Oh, absolutely, I believe that.
And things. But that's good to hear. So what do you like the least about World of Warships so far? Can't just focus on the good things.
Yeah, I think as I told you, like
be honest. It's like
no,
feedback matters.
No, I'm like really like when I have this like
yes.
When I have something slow like this, it's like it's a little bit like it feels like for me, especially when I'm like beginner and you want to have like some quick reward, right? Because like, oh yeah, okay, I think like I'm getting better or something, and when it takes time to just get somewhere where you can like even just shoot at someone, that is like for me a little bit like. Yeah.
Battleships on lower tiers, I absolutely agree, are very can be very frustrating to play. I love playing battleships the most because I love the power and the sort of potential for, you know, impact for your team that you bring. Where you could do that with any ship, but on high tiers, I especially like just buffing people with massive guns. This is just, it's the satisfying thing.
I absolutely get it. I get it because like when it comes to RPGs, I usually pick up like tank characters. I don't like to play magician, you know, like magic characters or like some like agility, like quick ones. No, like I like to go to that like brute force. And because like my usual game style is like Leroy Jenkins, just like go ahead and like.
I very much play my battleship like that. By the way, chat, did you see my over 9,000 tactics using the sunken wreck of my teammate to block the enemy torpedoes? This was all planned, by the way. None of this was due to coincidence or bad planning. Yeah, like we'll play something we'll play something faster afterwards. I think that would be more fun.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's absolutely fine. Like I'm not gonna play this ship much either. I just wanted to give it a go because it is such an iconic ship and because it is brand new.
Oh yeah.
We literally released it today.
No, as I say, like I completely get it. Like exactly, like because that's one of the things that I was like surprised most that even. Sorry.
I'm just saying. By the way, I'm probably going to die now. Like, if you want to see a prime example of how to fuck it up, this is it. Because this is a destroyer, and he's so close now that if he misses his torpedoes, well, it's going to be hard for him to miss.
So, I completely forgot anything that you told me.
That's fine. Can you shoot this little thing in front of me? That would be really what I would.
Is that like meta something?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying. It's too late.
I'm
on my way to shoot it. I think like I'm waiting for reload. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So where should I? Like somewhere here maybe? What? It's gone?
So the way spotting mechanics work in this game is if
Oh
you
no.
can't see
Oh no.
it.
Okay, yeah.
But look, this, can I just like look at this chat, right? Not just did she find a beautiful beach, she found a beautiful beach that has a pier. Look, you can step right off it onto the beach and take a bit of R&R. That's a very British thing to do. Just you've just colonized it. Planted your flag.
Oh no, this is a nightmare.
So someone on YouTube is asking if you understand Polish.
Yeah, I think we didn't talk about that, right? Because right now, basically, I live partly in Czech Republic and partly in Poland, in Warsaw, and I lived there for almost 2 years already, and I don't speak Polish at all. It's absolutely terrible. And but the thing is that basically everyone in Warsaw speaks English. And if they don't speak English, I can speak to them in Czech, and somehow we are still able to understand each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand like the basics. Like, you told me that I can swear, right?
Yeah, this is fine. You can swear. I mean, let's keep it. But
yeah, of course. So kurwa, that's basically the same in Czech. It's just like there's W in Polish. That's like a very important detail. And I can say like dzień dobry, przepraszam, dziękuję, which is usually my conversation in Uber, and that's it.
Okay, well that's fine. It's probably still more than I speak Czech, and I live here now. It's like completely embarrassing. I usually make an effort to like try and, but I don't know.
Well,
it's so different.
Exactly. You said that you are like half German, half British. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Isn't it some secret or like?
No. Chat knows that I occasionally do the German on the stream.
Oh.
Some people get freaked out by it, others like it. I don't know. It's like mixed reactions.
So so I get it. It's like different, but when you talk about Czech and English, it's really embarrassing that okay.
Think
Teach
about
me.
where he's going to be. Look at look at the direction he's driving, right?
Okay.
And then in front of him, like
Okay.
make a logical extension from the front of his ship to where
That didn't
There we
work
go.
out.
Yeah. Go.
I still can
Fire,
shoot even
fire,
on.
fire.
Okay.
Now you had reload. The thing is, right? The other thing low-tier battleships suffer from is atrocious accuracy, just a terrible accuracy.
Okay.
And they need the terrible accuracy for balancing reasons, because you're shooting a caliber of shell that's so much larger than everyone else. If you had good accuracy, you would just murder everything.
Okay.
By the way, torpedoes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you took one. You're flooding. You want to repair that with push up R. Yes.
Okay.
You still have hit point, and shoot him in the face, please. Or in the butt in this case. Yes. Ah, bad RG. Yes. No. God damn it.
No. Sorry.
No. Like it's not as though you're doing a bad job. Turn hard left now.
I'm trying.
Turn hard left.
Oh my god.
You want to not because he's so close now. There's a real danger he's going to come kill you.
Okay.
So don't sail in a straight line if at all avoidable. Not that it's easy. See those torpedoes? Because you turn left, you dodge them. So aim right in his nose. Oh god, aim at his nose. Like just aim at him at this range.
Okay. Oh my
Turn
god.
right, turn hard right. Right. Alarm, torpedoes. No. This is gonna hurt. Oh, the flooding. Push T to repair.
T?
Yes.
Okay.
Aim at him. Your guns are very slow, but your rear guns will be able to shoot him. Don't zoom in. Don't zoom in. Zoom out. Just aim at him in third person.
Okay.
You killed him with secondaries.
Okay.
There we go, chat. We've created a World of Warships player. What have I done?
I was way better yesterday. I swear.
You got an achievement for this.
Oh, nice. Okay.
No,
it's
like to be perfectly fair, if you played a better ship, not a better ship, a ship
my
with better
God,
accuracy, you would have hit him where you would be, when you aimed.
This is pathetic.
So yes. No, this is perfectly fine. Anyway, thank you very much for playing USS Freedom. I'm going to kick you and make place for Nothing But the Rain wants a shout out. Consider yourself shouted out. Master 476 Hero. I'll invite you to the Division Shore. And Ajax, you'll have to, like some of you guys are going to have to wait for later games because obviously we don't have so much space in the division. If you really feel like low tier PvE or PvP, you're welcome to join us. So, let's pick a ship.
Yes.
That's a bit faster.
Yeah, but not the fastest.
Not the fastest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to have that like middle.
Okay, so you're gonna have to make your way into the tech tree. We have given you a little bit of a you know, like a kickstart by giving you some free experience, so you can choose something.
Oh, where is it?
It's
Sorry.
where it says tech tree.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna like this is you're gonna have to get used to the trolling. It's just cannot do the stream without it. Let's actually look. Let's look. Hi. So what kind of nation do you feel like? If you look at the left, we have a wide variety. Some of them with lots of things.
Oh yeah, we played yesterday. I tried.
Oh, you have American
USA.
cruisers. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You told me that the Polish one is like no.
It's not a no. It's a really good ship, but for a beginner.
For me, yeah.
Because you're at tier 7, which means you're going to play against ships from tier 5 to tier 9, and the people are going to rip you apart.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the difference between like I don't know, like can you give me like some like okay, we played like for British.
Okay, so British cruisers are very, very special again, like most of the British ships, in that they don't have high explosive ammunition, also not too newbie friendly. If you wanted to go if we wanted to just go cruisers, something fast, why don't we go for some French cruisers?
Oh, okay.
French cruisers actually interesting. Go ahead and just right click to unlock a couple of them. We'll go to like tier 4. So just right click on the Juria. No, the one that's highlighted in white. Up, right click.
Oh, okay.
Research.
Okay.
Yes. We gave you some free experience, so we could use it for the stream. And research the Frion.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then research the... Okay, now I'm going to struggle with my French. Duguay Trouin, I think.
Oh, research.
That's fine. You can research it from there.
Okay.
Just push that button that says research. Top left, yes.
Okay.
Yes, research that. And then you want to... Let's actually show chat what we're doing. You want to unlock the advanced hull. You see the hull module there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, unlock that. Just click on it. Yeah, research it.
Mm-hmm.
And then buy that.
Mm-hmm.
Just click on it again.
No.
Did you mount it? Ah, you have to purchase the ship. We haven't purchased the ship yet. So purchase the ship. The way where the research button. Oh, there. Either way. There are many of the buttons. Okay, now you want to buy the hull.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, exactly, because it'll buff you, and you also want to get the gunfire control system, the advanced one. Yes.
One? All right.
And research that. Yep.
Right.
And then buy and mount it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you want to make sure that you have selected the tier 2 consumables at the bottom. Where the consumables.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the French cruisers also get torpedoes, which is quite cool. So if you switch to tier 2 on everyone, yes. So auto enable the auto resupply.
Mm-hmm.
And then go to upgrades.
Yes.
Yes. Mount some upgrades. We can try hard. I'm gonna need to find a ship to play at that tier. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna take.
Which one is the good one?
Use the same. Main armaments. I mean, to be honest,
Okay.
this is a lot more useful on the cruisers and the battleships
first one,
because they're a lot more survivable in the first place.
That's the one? No?
Actually, no.
No? Okay.
For this one, maybe select the steering gears modification.
All right.
Reduce the chance that your steering gets knocked out and you can only go in a straight line, which sucks.
Okay.
To be blunt.
Ooh. Sounds dangerous.
When that happens. Okay.
All right.
All right. Do you want to go swaggy? Then you can add some camouflage.
Of course.
You don't
Of course.
have to, but you can. You want to go back to okay. Fair enough.
It's my favorite one.
Who am I to stand in the way of you looking fabulous? Okay. Okay. And when you're ready.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
The flags. Don't worry too much about the flags. That's fine. They give you like a very, very minor buff right now.
Okay.
I think you're going to struggle with other things. Yes. Ready up?
Ready.
Okay. We're going to try this now. What you have to remember is now you.
Oh, should I do something with my captain?
You had no skill points, so
Okay.
that was we could. It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
So you're a lot faster. You have a lot faster firing guns. You also have torpedoes, but you are super squishy.
Okay.
And if a battleship hits you in the broadside with its armor-piercing shells, that's bye-bye and back to port.
That's how we will find out that the problem wasn't the ship.
No, it's good. All good. All good. Have you... Also, iQuetch is asking, have you coached her through all the interface options, like alternate battle interface and such, and set up circles on a minimap and stuff?
Nope.
I would, but honestly, one step at a time. Like we really we need to take it. Let's take it easy. We'll get the basic gameplay done, and then we'll move into the more advanced things. So Master 476 Hero has our back. He says we should be fine. So if you look at this map, has an interesting setup in that it has these 2 islands and the channel in the middle. Right? Don't go through the channel; you'll die.
Wait, which channel? Where do I die?
Well, look at the map.
Yeah.
2 big islands and the channel.
You mean wait, what do you mean by channel? Sorry. Like
the
this?
gap between, yes.
Yeah.
So if you go through there, all the enemy team will shoot you.
Really?
Yes, because
all right.
don't go through there. What we can do is we can go a little bit east. If you look on the minimap, we're going to go east. So go ahead, accelerate. Full speed. You're going
right.
quarter.
Okay.
We're going to head east, sort of northeast.
Wait, east.
So
east.
Turn left.
Yeah, I'm going east.
Turn left,
Fine.
but turn your guns to the right.
How do I do that?
Just
this.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
If you, by the way, if you want to look around without turning your guns, if you just hold the right mouse click, right mouse button, you can move your camera and your guns will stay aimed at the same place. This is important for cruisers. Like this is not as critical, but for battleships that have very slow turning turrets, you want to make sure your turrets are always aimed in the direction you're going to expect enemies. So right now I'm sailing here because I expect someone is going to be sailing through the gap, because let's face it, we're playing low tiers and someone usually sails through the gap. So we want to be ready to do to them what they would do to us if we did it, and just sink them. Otherwise, if you have the range and you have nothing else to shoot at, feel free to shoot at the first enemy target that you see. If it's that Kolberg up ahead, shoot at him. You're at the longer range, so you're going to have to aim further ahead.
For the what?
It's like you have to look. If you look where your shots are going now, you can see how much
behind
the ship they're landing.
Okay.
So you're going to have to lead him a bit more to make sure you can actually hit him. Wow. Somebody change the settings on this computer. By the way, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask me, and I will happily try and explain.
I heard that...
Is it possible that your mouse is a bit too sensitive? I have the feeling you have trouble aiming.
Me?
Yes.
No, I don't think that's a problem with the mouse. But
no. Like I'm not even kidding, and I'm not trying to make excuses for bad play. But honestly, it is actually legitimately quite difficult when the mouse settings are too, like it's. This is something that people, this is much too high. Because this is a slow game. You don't need a high mouse sensitivity. You need to be able to have a relaxed time aiming at the right place on the ship.
I'm like, the thing is that
we're touching, but that's fine. I'm a small ship. You can probably shoot over me. See that Svetlana? Kill it with fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Shoot it now.
Oh my god. Yesterday I was more relaxed. Now I feel like so pressured. It's like
this is the Czech stream, the easy mode. Today we dine in hell or something like that. Oh, you're reversing. Well, this is you're a French ship, so reversing is very much in keeping with the general theme, right? It's a bit of a meme, but funnily enough, we actually gave the French ships speed boost, so they are the best ships at reversing. And so the battleships only have guns in the front, so they are even better at reversing. And this is just because historically this is what they built the ships like. I mean with the guns, not with the speed.
Okay, how do I?
It's fine. I'll carry you. This is fine.
You're carrying me, okay. Oh.
Beware, small boat, triangular symbol, torpedoes. Don't get hit by torpedoes. And kill destroyers first, especially when they get close. So that Shenyang, we want to murder it right now. Murder it.
Okay, we're working on it.
I can't believe nobody's shooting me. Come on. No, he's so close. He's going to torpedo you. No, I don't want to. You're too young to die. Wow. He was like literally 10 meters in front of you, but maybe he knows me because he shot me anyway.
Okay, no, this is not looking good for me.
There's a French ship to your right. Shoot it with torpedoes.
Is it?
Push 3. Push 3.
Free.
Just aim at the ship and click. Aim at the ship and click. Click. No. Ah, God damn it.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm so much better with the faster ship.
Did you have more fun? That's what counts.
Yeah, definitely. I think I will like give me like a couple of more
I will. I'm not letting you off that easily.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm just gonna murder them all.
I'll be able
maybe
to find out like where to aim when I need to like shoot someone.
By the way, guys, if you ever have the chance to get a Yubari, get a Yubari. It is one of my favorite ships if you're playing low tier. It's like a very old ship. It's been there since the almost release of the game. But eventually we gave it like a special, because it was underperforming drastically. We gave it a special little module that makes its accuracy godlike. So you basically hit every single shot. It is one of the best ships in the game to learn how to properly aim, because your shells will pretty much always go exactly where you shoot them. It's super squishy, but it has torpedoes and is decently agile. So you can see what I'm doing right now. I mean, I'm being way too ballsy, but luckily our battleship friend there is taking most of the heat for me right now. That battleship is very dangerous to me. But if you look at where I'm aiming, you'll see I'll always aim, at where the enemy will be, not where he currently is, because there's no point. So I'm gonna try and torpedo that battleship before I die, which I will do shortly. So with torpedoes, you saw how you have this cone, right? Oh no, here you have to have the cone, right?
Yeah.
So this cone basically shows you where you have to aim if you want to hit the enemy ship, assuming it doesn't move left or right, and doesn't vary its speed. Because obviously ship is moving this fast, torpedo is moving this fast, and the two need to intersect perfectly for the torpedo to hit. So for the enemy to dodge, he also has to slow down or turn left or right, which he didn't do. So I hit him twice, he's sinking, and there's my kill. And my Kraken ammunition for my fifth kill, and my flesh wound achievement, and totally not seal clubbing. Hashtag no seal clubber.
You're flexing on me.
I feel a little bit dirty for that game. So this is what you have to do for torpedo. So when you're aiming at a ship, by the way, the ship that you're aiming at with your torpedoes, you can change by aiming at it and clicking X to cycle targets.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to see the aiming point for a different ship. Now, on low tiers, it's fine to literally just click on the marker and, just assume that they're not going to evade and they're just going to go straight forward and get hit by the torpedoes anyway. At higher tiers, this also happens, but you will meet a lot more experienced players, and the experienced players, they will usually try and evade preemptively, or at least not just keep sailing in a straight line at the same speed. Yeah. So that's where you have to play the mind games. So instead of aiming straight at the marker, you maybe aim in front of the marker if you think he's going to turn away, or behind, in, or if you're behind the marker if he's going to turn in. So you have to try and anticipate it, and you can have multiple sets of torpedoes on different sort of bearings to try and actually hit something. But on low tiers, select the torpedoes, aim at the ship, push the button. If he's in range, there's a good chance you'll actually hit him.
So, sorry, like, once again, which button is for torpedo?
So, basically, it goes 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. 1 is high explosive, 2 is armor piercing, and 3 is torpedoes.
Okay.
When you're driving a cruiser, you usually will be shooting high explosive, especially at the lower tiers.
That's what I have now.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the high explosive ammunition, it has a chance of setting fire, which just applies a dot, as in pretty much any other game. But it is also less dependent on penetration. So if you hit the enemy ship in the superstructure, you're usually going to deal some damage. Whereas armor penetrating damage shells, they can just bounce off the enemy armor. But if you're reasonably close to an enemy, and if he isn't angled. So with armor, it's very much. Let's make this. Come on, education. With armor, it's very much about angling. So if you have an armor plate like this, right? Okay. If you shoot it from an angle like this, the chance is very high that your shell is literally going to hit it and just bounce off again.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay.
If you shoot like this, the shell can't really bounce because it doesn't have any sideways motion, so all the energy goes straight through.
Oh, right.
So if you see a ship that's, if you're looking at the ship and the ship is like that, you shoot high explosive. If the ship is like this, you shoot armor piercing and try and penetrate his armor and hit his machinery in the critical parts where you're going to do a lot more damage.
All right.
Than with high explosive ammunition.
I get it, but I'm 100% sure that this is like too much information for me right now.
Really easy. Ship flat, push 2. Ship not flat, push 1.
Okay.
Break it down into the basics. All good. Casual Scrub says, this is how you pick up chicks. Totally. Like, I can totally, this works every time. Okay. Thank you very much, Master476. Good game. Who is... Oh, God, I have so many people... give me a second to just close some PMs from people from previous streams. How are people... I have one person who messaged me from the clan Booby and another one from the clan Boobs. Guys, you really, like... you gotta... Like, it's... It's
like booby trap, right?
Sounds painful, doesn't it? Okay. Captain Deadshot, that was a previous stream as well. No. Where's someone that wants to play now? I just want to see who's messaged us. May I join your division? You may absolutely. Send the invitation. MrConway is not the best teacher. Well, I'm... yes. It's fine. I think we're doing all right. Do you understand? Like, honestly, like, if anything's unclear, if I'm going too fast, if I'm talking about concepts that are...
You are definitely going like super fast, but it's fine.
Okay. There's only one way to learn, right?
Yeah.
Throwing in the deep end. Okay, so for good first game. Should we do that again?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have no more camouflage.
Now we will just like sit here and talk and like...
We could do that. It's fine. I'm sure we've got plenty of stories to swap.
No, let's see. Oh, what? I don't have that. Oh, no?
No, because you forgot to push the button to automatically resupply. I don't know if we should get into captain skills yet. No, you have to select the camouflage first before you can auto resupply. Oh, no, you have to unready. You've ready. Just click the not ready button.
Not ready? Yes. Okay. And pinky again.
No, click on it, then mount it.
Mount it.
Yes. Then enable. Yes. I know it's yeah.
I get it.
If there's one thing about our game that we do need to improve, and we will hopefully soon.
What if you accidentally choose like a camouflage that you didn't want to use?
Well, you can no, but in general, like our game interface really could use some polish. But we all know this, and it will happen. Yeah, each ship has its gimmicks. Yes. But like here, so Corgan says, it's how you pick up the good chicks. Met my girl 11 years ago in World of Warcraft, been together for that long and married for 7 years. Well, congratulations, Corgan. This is really the new age gaming love story that we like to hear.
But I'm like, it's so common when it comes to like
Especially World of Warcraft, yes. Yeah. Especially, yes. World of Warships, not so much. We don't have enough female players. But you have a potential of becoming one of them. I'm
so good at it. I see.
No, it's a really rewarding game once you get into it. It's definitely...
I absolutely believe it. It's like, I don't know. But we tried to play Fallout 76 on Wednesday with my friend. And I was kind of surprised that it was fun when we were two. And but that's kind of a problem because that means like you need to have friends to play with. And with this, it seems to be that you can be kind of like by yourself and still enjoy it.
Yeah, it's yeah, it is good. I don't know. It's one of those things. Like I've been playing World of Warships obviously since right at the beginning. Mm-hmm. It was so different back then. Like it's changed a lot. Well, we've released for 3 years now, but I played it even before release, of course, when in testing when I was working at Wargaming, and it's evolved into like a really nice game that you can sit down in the evening, you can put it up, you can play a game, have some fun, and then you're fine.
I think like that's my problem right now with like gaming in general, because I miss to have this just like, oh, I'm gonna play like for 30 minutes or like 40 minutes. And when you have like the story-based games, it's a problem because exactly.
Can you look at chat, please? See that?
What? Where? Sorry.
Game chat.
Oh, game chat. Oh. Oh, pozdrav z Moravy. Ahoj.
Yes. So Twitch chat has made its way to the game. This is gonna hurt. But no, this is one of the good things about World of Warships, that it gets served up to you in 20-minute chunks. Right, that's the maximum time. You have to accelerate to go towards the enemy, by the way.
Okay. Moving.
So yeah, it's a game maximum time is going to take 20 minutes. So it's actually a very good game to take it, like boot up, play a game, and then go out again. So it's quite nice. If you enjoy it, please do consider it.
Yeah, I'm not a PC player. I'm mostly playing on consoles and Xbox mainly, but you are going to be on Xbox soon, right?
Yes, the World of Warships Legends, so the console version, is currently in closed beta, alpha, in closed testing. So there's going to be more content coming up soon.
But
and we're going to start streaming as well. So all of that's coming.
How do you manage to put all of this
Actually, it is
buttons?
It's super easy because you actually don't need many buttons. You really don't. You don't. Well, you need one button to you need a couple of buttons for consumables. You need to be able to switch between two different types of ammunition, do some zooming. But ultimately, the good thing is it's a game that's very suited to sort of the controller play, because it's not super twitchy. Your ship is only going to turn so fast, no matter how fast your aim is, and it lets you. I think it lets you get very, very good at the game, even if you're not usually a hardcore console player. I don't play console at all. At all. I don't have a console. The last console I owned was a PlayStation 2. So it has been a while. And if you put me in front of any kind of shooter on console, forget it. I can't even.
Shooters are better consoles, but that's the thing. I'm not a big fan of shooters, so which maybe people can say by my aiming.
He's reversing, which you can see by the direction that his smoke plume is going in. So you want to shoot exactly perfect.
Okay.
A little bit higher, because you're shooting with high explosive ammunition. You don't actually want to aim at the waterline anymore. You want to aim at the superstructure, because that's where he has the least armor and where you're going to penetrate and set fires. See, that was a good hit. No, lower. Because, you want
superstructure, you mean by...
Superstructure is everything that's above the hull.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You'll learn a little bit of naval terminology here, not much. And Jingles will correct me if I screw up, which inevitably will happen. But yeah, so because of the limited speed of a ship, limited turning speed, limited turret turning speed, there's actually, you turn around, literally run away. You are, sorry, I haven't been paying attention to your mini-map. And you are far too close to all of the enemy and far too far away from all of your friends.
Okay.
The mini-map really is your friend in this game. And if you don't pay attention to it, you have short games. Just turn all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. Run away. Uh-oh. Keep turning. I think it's probably too late, but you can try. Yeah, so because of this limited speed of the ships and the turning and the aiming, I think it lends torpedoes incoming. It lends itself quite well to controls with the. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I should have paid more attention to your game. But you can watch me and you can learn a little bit of something. So yeah, it lends itself very well to controllers, because you don't have to be super twitchy, you don't have to have super crazy quick reflex aim and headshots and stuff. You have to pay attention to the map and your surroundings, and you have to pre-plan, and you sort of have to follow the flow of the game. Yeah, so World of Warships on console is going to be a very, 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 very good game. Like I really, if you you didn't get a chance to see it, right?
No.
Because I think it looks fantastic. They've done a really good job of making it a bit more, for the console. The idea for us is to make it a bit more accessible to a quick game on the sofa. So everything's a little bit more streamlined, and games are a bit faster and a little bit smaller maps with slightly smaller teams. But that makes for a really good mix, and it's super fun to play. I think it's going to do very well.
That sounds like a good decision, because like that's why I usually play on consoles. It's exactly that, like being lazy and just having that like couch time.
I can definitely give you enough in that. No, it's I'm very much looking forward to when we're going to start doing some more content for Legends, which hopefully I'm going to get to do a little bit of as well. We were in Vienna a couple of weeks ago for a sort of gaming event there, and we showed Legends to the public for the first time, where they could sort of really just sit down and play. And yeah, feedback was really good. People enjoyed it. It's good stuff.
Good for you.
Yes. When will the game be updated? Asks Yamato Gaming. Yamato Gaming. Usually I'd say, I'm not going to tell you follow the portal, but it's next week. But yes, I follow the portal. It's coming very soon. In general, just as a rule of thumb, right, there are exceptions to this, like this update. In general, we update once every 4 weeks on the dot.
By the way, so what can you tell me about your community? Because from what I heard, it's a very nice and welcoming community, which is hard to believe, because I don't believe that any multiplayer game community can be like this.
Twitch chat, YouTube chat, show some love, please. Show some love. She said good things about our community. Please don't prove me wrong. I will ban you.
But to be fair, like the Czech community yesterday was amazing. So right now, it's up to international one.
No, like I have to agree with that assessment. I think we have a really cool sort of group of people playing the game. There's a lot of community initiatives and tournaments, and like players helping players, and a lot of cool things happening in the game. And we have a very mature audience compared to many games. Just because our game is a bit more relaxed, so people tend to be on average a little bit older than your typical multiplayer game.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not uncommon to have people in their 50s and 60s playing World of Warships, and that like I wish we had some more women in the community, because generally whenever you add women to something, people just like get a bit more civilized. It's just my experience, I'm sorry. But on the internet, maybe that's not true.
I mean, like, it needs to be mixed. Like, based on my experience, it needs to be mixed. When it's only women, then like...
Yeah, it needs to be mixed.
Then you're in trouble too.
But because I genuinely think we have a very nice community. And yes, there's always the occasional toxic idiot who turns up in chat and people complain about him. We ban him. The cycle goes on. But overall, I can really I love you guys. Good. Elvis on Twitch says 50s and 60s. Oh my god. Wow. Here, Nefratari, 55-year-old woman. There, she says. So it's wow. Really it is another 55-year-old and watching on Twitch as well, which is not no offense to you guys, which is not unusual. Not usual, I think, for most games and for online games, and I love that about our community. And it makes for interesting community manager job, that's for sure. So this guy, oh come on, someone spot him for me. He's from Twitch chat, naughty out. He came specifically to kill us, and look at that. He's full broadside. Oh god, he's turning in. Come on. Can I don't think I can sit it on him anymore this round. But we're gonna try and torpedo him. It's probably not gonna work. He's gonna hurt me. Hurt me badly.
It's my parents, they don't understand games at all, and I think mainly it's because of the language barrier. You don't get many localized games. games in Czech Republic, and they don't speak English very well.
That is one problem. I mean, for PC gaming, I think another one is the sort of technological hurdle for many.
Yeah.
That, you know, like, it's not just like, oh, you have a PC so you can play games. Like, no, your PC needs to be able to run the games, and you need to be able to install it. So there's that hurdle. And then, I mean, we have a niche game. It is a niche game. It is not. There aren't that many people that are interested in online multiplayer naval battles.
Oh, to be fair, like, niche games are the best way how to do it these days, because like everyone wants to make like the big games, and it's terrible. Like, then you have games like, oh, what was it from Cliffy B, which was basically like, oh, we're gonna make Overwatch, but oh damn, what was the name? Maybe Chet is going to know. Anyway, it was disaster, and it didn't work out. And I think they released it and no one played it. And it was because it was like something that is already out there, and no one was interested in that.
Yeah, it's I don't know. We
Oh, Lawbreakers, yes.
I mean, we really caught lightning, I think, as a company with World of Tanks. That, yeah, I mean, originally, I think the plan for Wargaming was to make a game with orcs and elves. Like, we actually reused some. By the way, if you ever want to have a really good laugh, check out, I think it's actually on the World of Warships Russia YouTube channel. Like, the first few videos released, the trailers for World of Tanks, hilarious. It's like literally like a Santa Claus orc flying artillery. It's like it's bizarre, bizarre stuff. Different era, but I think we really caught lightning there. And then Wargaming made this fantastic decision to acquire the studio that does World of Warships, Leicester Studio in St. Petersburg, who before they were doing they were doing movies and CGI assets for movies and for other games, and they did their own games a little bit, some hardcore naval stuff as well, and just managed to like make a game that is so much fun to play. I enjoy it.
I really like, that's one of the things that I really love about games. It's like basically everyone can find their stuff there. Yeah, it's like when it comes to like how many people loves Farming Simulator.
Oh god, I don't understand people who like Farming Simulator. I mean, like, I understand that is a game, but I don't quite understand why. Like, I don't know. It feels to me like it's more of a job than.
Come on, be open.
No, I'm open. Absolutely. I know people who love Farming Simulator, and funnily enough, at Gamescom, they're usually the ones who have the booth right next to ours. Uh-oh. Can I torpedo beat this? And they have a crazy cult following, and they always like at Gamescom it goes like Wargame is the loudest, but then the only ones that come close are Farming.
I remember that 2 years ago I got t-shirt, blue t-shirt, like massive, just like Farming Simulator from them, and I gave it to my boyfriend, and he loved it. He wore it to his work, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, where are you getting?"
Yeah. But like if you can't understand Farming Simulator, what I can understand even less is Truck Simulator. It's
what happened in chat?
I think, oh god, I think we got raided by Flamu. Well, I want to give a warm welcome to all of our salty potatoes. You are most welcome. Our Lord of Salt, I think, has deigned to, yes, definitely. It's a Flamu raid. But very, very welcome to join us here. If you don't know who I am, you know how I am. I'm Conway. But if you don't know who this young lady is, maybe you can introduce yourself one more time to the crazy Flamu people.
Oh yeah. So hi guys. My name is Alžběta, and I am TV host from Czech Republic of a TV gaming show called Replay. And I'm also editor-in-chief. I don't know why I always say that I'm host, because I think like more impressive is that I'm like editor-in-chief.
But no, like everybody loves the person in front of the camera, I think, more than the host, the editor-in-chief. That just sounds like you're sitting in the background, like writing like evil notes and telling people what to do.
Yeah, but it's like, that's, I think, more impressive than just to show up on camera and say like, "Hi everyone, welcome here."
I don't know. There's much more potential for screwing up when you're live on the camera. That's for sure.
That's true. That's true.
Yes. So we decided, this is a bit of a, I guess it's like, we can call it local gaming outreach. We live in Prague now, and it's really cool to sort of get, to know some of the people in the local gaming scene. So it's fantastic.
Thank you for your invitation.
You're very welcome. Maybe you can even come back. Who knows, chat? Let us know if you want that. So guys, if you want to keep spamming emojis, we're absolutely fine. I love myself a potato as much as the next person. But if you want to ask any questions, as always, at World of Warships. Quick reminder, Twitch drops are active if you want to have Twitch drops. One of you can type !drops to get a link to the forum post explaining how to get them. Basically, just link your Twitch account with your Wargaming account and voila, watch streams, get drops. And otherwise, there is a Steam bonus code floating around. It is Steam 1 year, 1 as in the numeral 1, which will give you an awesome Steam box which contains things. It's a box. You get the idea. Shall we play another game?
All right.
Do you want to go back to port? I mean, we are actually surprisingly probably going to win this.
All right.
Which is fantastic.
What? Yeah.
Exit port.
Okay.
Yes. Guys, one of you. I said one of you type drops, not all of you. One. How? Really, all you need to do is tell the bloody bot to give you the link to the forum. And you don't have to type it each time. The way I do this usually when chat does this, I change the command and that it actually just auto bans you when you type it in. So just
that's evil.
I've done this because often the exclamation mark giveaway spam starts because somebody trolls people and saying, "Oh, type that to win something," or people just misunderstand how it works. And then I change it, and then you type it, and it just times you out for 10 minutes, which is always hilarious because chat just suddenly goes silent. But I will do it.
Evil person.
Don't tempt me. What? Giveaway? I shouldn't have said that now that Flammels people are in chat. Anyway, you're most welcome to join us. Do you want to play a different ship?
What does it
ship?
mean, like, the ship is in the battle?
Well, what?
It's like,
it's like... The ship it's in the battle.
Oh, okay.
You can't play it while it's still... It's not,
even though it's like destroyed, so it's still like...
Yes, but it needs to sink, it needs to be raised up again, you need to put it back together, you need to pay for the repairs and stuff,
All right, so which one would you recommend?
I think we should actually switch, and we should go to Halloween.
All right.
And I still, as you can see, have not done Terror of the Deep on hard difficulty. So we are going to...
So we're going to do something with hard difficulty.
Yes, but we're going to invite 3 more people. So chat, I want some people who know how to Halloween, right? Like if you know how to Halloween, you can come. If you don't, please don't, because I need my 5 stars for the achievement before the mode goes away. I'm just going to invite who's queued up.
I don't think that I will be able to help much, but all right.
Okay. it's like really, we will teach you. It's fine. I will give you very clear instructions on what to do. So you have 1 submarine only, so choose that one.
Okay.
It's the Barracuda. It's the only one you can select.
Oh, all right.
So how did
oh yeah, that's the one, the steampunk one. That's really cool.
Yes. Did Yabako explain yesterday what's up with submarines in our game?
We tried it, but I think I already forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to be like on that special.
No. Like normally World of Warships doesn't have submarines. Mm-hmm. Like World of Warships is not a submarine game; it's a ship game. Okay. We added them for this special mode, and I really enjoy the submarine gameplay. It's it's something different. We might implement it into PvP next year, if depending on how things go and how the feedback is, and if we can really integrate it well. But it's like a really cool test bed. So we have two sort of like get out of jail free cards a year, right? So on April 1st, we do an April 1st mode. We just go crazy. We do something. This year we tested some new mechanics for like localized weather. Where like a storm comes across the map and gives you like buffs and debuffs, and we can test these things. Yeah, and here we can test submarines, and so we use this as a we have some fun with some game modes, but we also use it to test some new mechanics with a live audience, which is quite cool. And many of those then make it into the live game. So yeah, exciting. Master760 wants to know if you are a fan of Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, I used to be.
Okay. I don't know why he asked, but
I don't know too, but like I used to. I watched the first 2 seasons, and then I somehow like stopped watching it. I don't even know why. And then I just like jumped into like last episode because I wanted to know how it ends because everyone was talking about it, and I was like kind of disappointed and probably ruined the whole TV show for me. And I want to watch it again from the beginning because I really loved the first 2 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. So submarines, you played them yesterday. You know how to go up and down. You know how to shoot torpedoes.
It was like F and C. Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Okay.
So we have, because we're doing this to try and do this hard difficulty with 5 stars, we have a couple of challenges. So first of all, somebody needs to go spot this castle up here for us to do it. Nothing but the rain. You're on castle spotting duty. Go. Your job, I mean, talk people on the way, but your job is go, accelerate. Nothing but the rain. You go do castle. Go, go, go. Next job. Let's see. Who is on which flank? Who's with me here? Master 476 Hero and Naval Warlord. So Master 476 Hero, your job is to spot the catapults. I hope you know where they are. They're around the outside. It's a bit late to Google them, but you'll find them. Your job is to spot catapults. Again, shoot submarines on the way. So to your left, you'll find enemies. You want to aim them. You want to go down and aim at them. Turn left.
Okay.
You can.
Turning.
Your ship will auto aim. But you can change the aim by pushing X.
Okay.
You're shooting torpedoes. So these are bots. They're not very smart. So turn your ship to the right.
Okay.
Because you can only shoot your torpedoes straight, and you want to aim at that pre-aim circle, that pre-aim marker. And you want to shoot the torpedoes and you want to sink the enemies. So really, for you, just literally focus on sticking with the rest of the team and shooting torpedoes at bolts. Because this is what...
I'm not sure that I kind of like picked up everything that you just said, but all right. No. Yeah,
no. But the other things, they have some specialized duties, so we can do this in 5 stars. Your job is to sink enemy ships. Like, this is literally your job. Sink enemy ships.
What is that like gray thingy?
So the gray thing, the gray marker,
Yeah.
is the point you need to aim at, so your torpedo will hit the enemy ship, provided the enemy ship doesn't turn left or right or adjust its speed. As I explained
And how do
earlier.
how do I move
You need
it?
to turn your... so first of all,
Okay.
keep going full speed, because why would you slow down? And maybe click X now. X to exactly aim at the other ship. You're a submarine, so you can only fire your torpedoes pretty much straight. So you need to turn your whole ship. So hit X again. So turn your whole ship till the grey line is in the green cone. The green cone is the angle in which you can fire your torpedo. And then just click it.
Okay.
Yeah. And now your torpedo will go.
All right.
And, well, somebody else will get the kill because they were faster than you, but you get the idea.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's really... It's really about... it's about shooting that marker right now.
Okay.
Some of the later enemies will do a bit more evasion, but generally just shoot the marker for now. It'll be fine.
All right.
Master Hero, I hope you know what your job is. Go spot. And same for Nothing But the Rain. Honestly, don't stop for anything. You just go full speed for as long as you can to go find that enemy ship. I remember you run out of oxygen, so you have to resurface and fuel up, but then you should go back down to periscope depth because it makes it harder for the enemy to hit you and it makes your guns more accurate. So, if possible, you wanna be underwater, not on the surface.
Oh yeah, okay, and ballistas are not just.
Just ignore the ballistas. The ballistas can only shoot you if you're spotted, and so if you're invisible, they don't shoot you, and you can't really destroy them.
Okay.
So just ignore them. It's fine. Like they're just there to be menacing. Yeah. So if you aim at the ship, you see the pre-aim point, right? You want to turn your submarine so that you can aim, drop your torpedoes onto that bearing, and then torpedo the guy. Sink him.
I think I still kind of struggle with that. Like, why the green thing is like the other way than.
Well, the green thing is really like imagine a submarine, right? It's got torpedo tubes in the front, so it can't shoot in any other direction because it doesn't have a so you have to turn the whole ship to be able to shoot the torpedoes. So look on the minimap to your left.
Yeah.
You'll see there's an enemy battleship to your left. Just look to your left with the camera.
Oh.
Do you see him? Right there.
Okay.
So just turn, and when it aligns, you fire.
Okay. Oh.
He's slowing down, doesn't matter. Turn left a bit more. You've got... Turn left a bit more. Left, so you can fire on the bearing. Yeah, go. Hit it. It's a little finicky at first. Turn to the right again.
Yeah.
And you also have a second torpedo tube if you hit the 2 key with freezing torpedoes.
Okay.
You know, it's a Halloween mode after all.
All right. Okay. Maybe.
Okay, yeah. Now just shoot straight at him because he's slowed down. Yes, you've hit him, by the way.
Oh, did I?
You can literally only click if the mark. Look, now that it's green, that means you can fire. Okay. So you have to really turn the ship around and align it till it turns. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, probably. Okay.
And also, you're very close to an enemy battleship, and it can shoot you. I would advise submerging again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can actually go underneath him, but he's going to sink very, very soon. I need to, in the meantime, pay a little bit of attention to what I'm doing because I'm actually also being shot at. So far, it's looking quite good. We haven't lost anyone yet. We've got 5 minutes left to spot the Black Lair Castle. We have to spot 7 more catapults. And Master 476 Hero is doing his job, I think. All's good so far. Okay, switch over to your perspective, so Twitch can
oh
watch
no,
you. Stream can watch
I
you.
don't think that's a smart thing.
That's fine.
Let me just be embarrassed by myself, please.
Look, you're very new, but you've hit 3 torpedoes, you've sunk a ship, you've done 41,000 damage. This is all right. Okay, we've got our runner going through the castle. That's good. So we have to. So basically, if you look at the top left, right, you see the tasks. So we have to fulfill all of those to get 5 stars. So go up to get replenish oxygen, but when you're really taking fire again, immediately dive to periscope depth so you can keep shooting. And you want to stick some more torpedoes into that Leviathan if you can. Do you have any questions?
Oh, no. Not now.
Not now. Not now. Shh, be quiet. Shut up.
I think I finally understand that gray thing.
Evan, our executive producer, turned up in chat. He says, "Oh, Mr. Conway, so patient." I am. I try. Having good company helps. Some nice hits there. You guys getting the kill? I think so. It's fine. It's fine. He's. I don't think he needs quite that many torpedoes, but you know, better safe than sorry, I guess. Okay, we've got 3 more minutes to spot the castle. We still need to catch spot a couple of the catapults. I hope that everybody is going to be doing their job. Nothing but the rain. Be careful. Don't get sunk by Rasputin on the way. Everybody else converge and shoot some more NPCs. We need to sink a couple more ships before we go after Rasputin. But we really need to get those spots because those are time sensitive. Everything else we have a bit of time for. So if you look at the map, you see there's a ship marked with Rasputin on the minimap?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That is the boss. So the boss has 200,000 hit points. You can see the top. Or 165,000. But he's healing.
Oof. Okay.
So we want to make sure that we basically need to sink him to win. But we also need to spot the castle, and we need to, which Nothing But the Rain is trying to do right now. He's hopefully going to make it. I'm going to try and take that destroyer off your back.
Is it?
But anyway, head for Rasputin. You just go make an attack run on Rasputin. Like, honestly, ignore everything else. Just hit Rasputin. Small tip, hit him with the blue torpedoes first, the freezing torpedoes, and then hit him with the other ones second, because the freezing torpedoes will make him slow, and they make him a lot easier to hit. I'm going to try and take care of this nasty destroyer, because he shoots torpedoes, and then he also shoots water bombs, which can be quite nasty and uncomfortable. Dive. Goodbye, Mr. Destroyer. What? 18 hit points. You gotta be kidding me. I will shoot him with secondaries. is where manual secondary build comes in handy. Shoot him. Okay. We've got 1 minute left to spot the castle. Hopefully someone's going to do it. We have to sink 4 more enemy ships before we can have a go at Rasputin. Oh, before we can sink Rasputin. We can start hammering him a bit, especially with freezing torps, but we need to sink a few more ships to qualify for the stars. Oh, we've discovered the castle. Okay, so we've got our time-sensitive missions out. Now we need to focus on... Oh, torpedoes. Dive, 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 dive. This is getting spicy. Spicy. I said dive. God damn it. Yeah, this on hard mode is actually quite challenging, especially if you haven't done it that much yet. Oh, by the way, if there are torpedoes coming, you want to like dive down so they can't hit you.
Okay. Oh, no. Which is perfect since I have
These bloody destroyers are so hard to hit. I'm just gonna ignore this guy and shoot one more torpedo again and leave him. No, I'm just gonna leave him. Screw you! Take some secondaries here. Okay. We need 4 more ships sunk. Hopefully... I think nothing but the rain is going to take that destroyer down. Oh, the destroyers are such sneaky little buggers because they're so good at dodging. Okay, Rasputin still has quite a bit of hit points, but we need to, like I said, we need to sink 3 more ships before we can sink Rasputin. So if you can, try and attack that octopus.
Okay.
Oh, he's almost down. Oh no, the razor worm is almost down. He's burning down, but the octopus we need to get as well.
Oh, okay. See.
Nothing but the rain. Are you gonna get him?
Ooh.
Oh, he's flooding out. Okay. Okay. We've got the... Now, everybody focus on Rasputin.
Okay.
Everybody focus on Rasputin. Hit him, hit him, hit him with everything you've got. See, and all it takes is a little bit of coordination, like figuring out, you know, like just figuring out who does what to divide these time-sensitive tasks up a bit, and then yeah, we are slated for a 5-star completion with everybody surviving in hard mode.
Maybe.
How have you?
What?
You've
What? What?
chat.
What's going
Can
on?
I just chat? Can I just get a round of applause for Alžběta,
What?
who has done twice as much damage as I have. She's at 372,000 damage, which is a decent amount. I have 180 just as comparison, but 372,000 damage is very, very nice. Very well done.
Oh, really? Wow.
Nice.
Oh. Okay, I
So,
wanted
you know,
to like...
and on hard mode. There we go.
What?
And those are the stars we're talking about.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
That was I'm impressed.
Okay, I don't want to see
Impressed.
that,
Look,
but like, yeah, okay, I have 5 stars. I'm happy with that.
No, but look, you are, yeah, you not definitely like these are all experienced players, right? You're
okay.
not very far off in experience, and you did a lot of damage. Very well done.
Cool. Finally, something today. Oh.
Yes. Yes. So, guys, what do you think? Should Alžběta keep playing World of Warships? I think yes. That was pretty good. If you want, did you do any of the older Halloween operations?
No, I think we...
Okay, so why don't we do that? Why don't we do, because we've got 2 others actually. We've got Saving Transylvania and Sunray in the Darkness. Now, Sunray on hard difficulty, I am still missing my 5 stars as well because we always potatoed, right? But we need, for Sunray hard, I think we get a 7th player. Oh, see what I was talking about the interface earlier? Evan, fix it. Oh no, is it still? No, it's still 6 people. So we're going to try Sunray in the Darkness now. Now you see it's got different ships. So
Okay.
no submarines anymore.
Okay.
So you've got a couple of different ones to choose. I would suggest you take the battleship as it is
Which one is it? This
the most tanky, the Magnu S.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, the World of Warships usually doesn't look like this. It's usually a bit different. but we like to go a little bit, steampunky.
Oh,
and by the way,
so good.
Look at this one as well, if you want to over here. These ships, they basically tacked on skins onto an existing ship. So you can actually get these skins and use them in regular games.
Oh, that's so cool.
Which I think is quite cool.
Yeah. Have you seen that terrible movie with...
which one?
With Sean Connery, League of
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yes.
Who hasn't seen that movie? It's a great movie. Okay, I need a CV, a naval warlord, if you are up for it. Yes, someone needs to volunteer for CV. We need to split up a bit. This is quite a challenging one and hard, very hard. We haven't managed to do it yet. So hopefully our team is gonna be good.
But now you have the best.
Yes,
team, so.
I don't know if I can't send, guys. We're gonna need one more Magnu S because I can't send her to ram. I can't send her to ram the Gorgon. Somebody has to step up and volunteer to ram the Gorgon. That's a bit too challenging for the first time, I think. So your ship's gotta have a few, like, different abilities. So it's got an invulnerability basically. That's on a cooldown, but you've got like a couple of charges for it. And there's an enemy carrier that spawns at the end. It spawns, and you basically have to take your battleship and ram the carrier, but time it so that you've got your invulnerability active, so you ram it and don't die yourself.
All right. Oh.
Because he's got a lot of hit points, he's very hard to sink otherwise.
All right.
So that's one of the tasks that we need to do. And this one, there's some interesting mechanics in this one. It's pretty good. Come on, guys. We need one battleship, and I need a carrier. Then we should be good to go. Unfortunately, we're full Ridamon, and I really want to reward the guys for being so good in submarines. So we've got our carrier. So Master 476. It's gonna be in Magnu S.
I have a question for me here.
I have
from the chat. I'm so sorry.
No, you're the guest. I should actually be shutting up and let you do the talking.
No, it's fine. It's just someone is asking, no, it's gone. Sorry. Someone is asking what I usually stream. I don't stream that often, to be fair. Right now, I have a deal with Microsoft, so I have to, which is the only way how you can make me to stream. I need some whip. To force me, but I enjoy it. It's just me being super lazy, and I stream like the games that are usually just out. So I'm gonna stream next Thursday, but unfortunately in Czech.
Okay, so are you gonna stream Legends on Xbox when it's out?
Oh, maybe. You need to reach out my boss.
We're gonna have a chat about this, I think. Suggest it for sure.
Sure.
That's okay. She's touching me, chat. Help. Send help. Okay. Grimorius, at World of Warships, just to send you some WG check problems that your customer support can't solve. Look, if you have a big issue that you really have struggling with and customer support can't solve it, send me a personal message, right? But I'm probably just going to have to go talk to customer support about it because I'm not customer support. I used to be, but if you have a technical issue, really, I'm not the right person to talk to. I mean, I'll gladly try my best, but PM me on the forums and I'll try. If you want 5 stars, best is to let the first tower fall quickly. Look, I'm not the expert. If somebody wants to go stay in the smog, stay tanking damage and firing out repairs on demand. So Master 476, what you want to do is you want to stay out of the filth for the beginning. And then shortly before the Gorgon spawns, you want to go turn around and you want to head for the Gorgon. You need to make sure you ram the Gorgon with your invulnerability alive and survive, right? CV, you're on healing duty. Pay attention to team's hit points and make sure you get those heals in. And everybody else just kill. So look,
okay.
To explain, this portal, and this is the second Halloween mission. This follows on from the first year.
Okay.
So through this portal will come enemies.
Okay.
And you see there's an expanding circle of green goo. This is the filth.
Okay.
If you're in the filth, you take damage.
Okay.
You're a big battleship, you can heal a bit and stuff. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Okay.
Your healing is also a healing aura.
Okay.
You want to, by the way, there are ships coming through there. You want to shoot those ships. Like, honestly, you need to, like your guns need to be singing. There'll always be something to shoot at here. So what you want to do is you want to sail ahead with us. And once we get a little bit closer to the filth, you want to turn around and then drive away from it and sort of stay at the edge of it. Don't be inside it. Don't go away from it. You want to, if you know what I mean?
How? know, but
You see this green circle?
Yeah.
It's going to keep getting bigger.
Okay.
So sail a little bit closer, then turn around, slow down a bit, and then basically sail away from the circle, staying with these other green ships that are there, and shoot the enemies. Okay. You try and avoid to be in the filth at the beginning because you take damage. And yeah, like I said, keep your guns singing and shoot the enemies. You've also got some torpedoes, but they're quite short range, so use those once the enemies get close to you. Okay. Does that make sense? Like what I want you to do?
Yeah. Kind of.
You don't inspire me with confidence right now, but that's fine. I'm already not doing very well, taking too much damage here, but that's fine. I can always heal with... Oh, it's ramming now. Good.
Oh, so healing is like... is it like around me, did you say?
Yeah, like you
so I'm
launch
like a
healing
healer.
Exactly. You're like a healer tank.
Yeah.
Let's call you the paladin.
Okay, so
right?
I'm going closer to you.
Yeah, go closer to us, and then you want to also turn your ship around. Like you want to literally go a circle because you can't reverse fast enough to stay out of the field.
Yeah, okay.
That's not possible. Your ship doesn't go that fast in reverse.
All right.
Okay, so you just
Okay.
go full speed. Hold left. Pre-aim the guns to the right so that you can use them when you're turning. Because you're a battleship, so you're a bit slower. I needed to give you the battleship because the rest is a bit squishy. What?
I think like I'm doing some mistake. I'm like, nah, I'm not listening.
So go full speed.
Yeah.
Full speed ahead.
Okay. Still, because I'm like pretty close.
But you want to turn around.
Oh, all right.
You need to drive. You need to be facing the right direction because you cannot stay out of the filth if you're going the wrong way.
Okay.
You can't reverse that quick. So you're gonna go in it now. That's fine. You're a battleship. You have hit points to spare for this.
Okay.
But basically, just do a big circle. Full speed ahead.
Okay.
Stop reversing. Just you want to do this motion. Like
Okay. Yeah. I'm on it.
Yes, have your guns pointed to the right so you can shoot the enemies as they come. And yeah, just shoot, turn, and stay with the team. If you're about to hit by lots of torpedoes, hit your invulnerability.
Which is
on Y.
Y. Okay.
Yes. Well, if you want to see if you get hit by torpedoes, you probably want to get out of the zoom in between.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, Y. Wait.
Yes.
Y was.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Is this one? All right.
Turn to the left a bit more. Hit the 3 key. Hit the 3 key.
3.
Yeah, look, torpedoes to the right. You can fire torpedoes. Oh, push R to repair.
R.
Yeah, and now aim at him. Wait, and fire. Fire.
Okay.
Click. Go. There you go.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Jesus.
This okay.
I'm sweaty.
I have to say, I'm a little bit like again taking you into this mission right now is a little. This is really like this is. We tried to do this in the office, right? So we were all sitting next to each other so we could communicate with each other, and we did not manage to finish it on 5 stars. It is really like, of course you can do it, but it's not easy, which I love because I like a challenge when we're playing, especially like challenging PvE. I need to concentrate a little bit as well now because I need to be doing damage. Didn't say this is easy. Okay, there's also a boss that spawns over here.
It's too quick.
Yeah, so keep up, basically stick with Transylvania and shoot the enemies.
Yeah. Okay.
You've taken quite a lot of damage. Master 4760, you want to turn around now and please head to the Gorgon to intercept. I think it should be about the right time. as somebody pointed out, this is sort of working as intended. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm just gonna trust. Blind trust. Yeah. Feel free to use your heal. Gorgon, if you can heal our battleship, that would be very much... not Gorgon, RCV. If you could heal a battleship, that would be very appreciated right now. Oh, no, 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 no. A lot worse. Okay, Rasputin is about to go down. Oh! Shit. That really hurt. Okay, the Gorgon is definitely alive. Oh, Master Hero, don't die to his planes. Use your invulnerability wisely and go ram that bastard. For all you're worth. Stop showing broadside to these battleships so much. So it's gonna be a bit tricky to do this. I think with 5 stars, we're gonna struggle because we've lost a battleship now. So there's really. You could try to. Do you want to try ramming the Gorgon? You see down there, there's the Great Gorgon marked on the map.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, you'd have to go all the way down there to ram him, because the only way to finish this was 5 stars is if you sink the Great Gorgon.
Oh, I feel the pressure even more now.
And basically, almost only the battleship can do it, because you're only one tanky enough to get that far into the filth, and then ram him.
Okay. Well, we can try. Yeah.
Try.
Well, so
head straight for him, and just before you reach there, you want to hit the invulnerability.
I'm dying right now, so I don't think so.
Well, that's not a good. That's not very encouraging. Have you tried not dying? Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Head straight for that. Like literally, look on the map.
Yeah.
And head straight for him.
Okay, wait.
I'll help you when it gets to it. I'll tell you what to do.
Wait, you need to like. Damn it! I need to get out of here.
No, you need to get in there. Getting out is not going to save our bacon right now. You need to get right in there.
Okay. And I'm not sure where I need to go. That might be the problem.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, well, I think... that's fine. We can try again, but it's probably not gonna happen. We're probably not going to win this one. We're probably just going to... I think it's over. Ah, well. We tried. We're going to go down without a fight. Actually, I'm still going to go down though. Look at this. So many ships.
And you brought me into this fight.
Well,
you are not even able to finish it. What do you expect from me?
Yes. By the way, yes, can I just point out, right, Alžběta is not Chechen. Czech and Chechen really, like, not even close to the same thing.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point that out. I think most of chat knows this. Okay, well, that was, could have gone better. This way. Yeah, First Lover, you need to be closer to make those torpedoes work effectively. And Master 476, you really shouldn't have died. Alžběta, you should have done more damage, and I should have also done more damage. So, like, overall, we did pretty poorly, team. Pretty poorly. Okay, do we have time for one more game? Do you want to try this one more?
Okay, let's try it again.
Oh, do you want to do, like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, chat. Okay. I'm gonna kick these people. Sorry, guys, I love you, but you failed. You failed me for the last time, team. So I'm gonna close all of my messages. I want 4 volunteers, right, to PM me now. Only if you feel confident that you'll actually be able to finish this in 5 stars with us, right?
Yeah. Well,
bearing in mind
with someone.
we have to carry one one new player, an inexperienced new player. We have to carry one noob. So we're gonna have to do, you know, like a little bit of compensation. I'll take the Magnum S and I'll try to deal with the Gorgon. But I need you guys to now step up, and I really like. If you fail me, I'm gonna be super unhappy. So we have Poi Dachi, which is fantastic. Like, always good to have a token weeb on board. So we've got the weeb power. Ridamon is confident apparently. Day of Moan is also confident, and Nordy, 5 stars, easy carry. He says, "Wow, Nordy. Well, we'll see about that." Guys, I'm sorry, I'm full. Like, I really, you have to be quick with this. We have so little time.
Oh,
and we have.
Sorry, can you just say something? It's like Avalon is wishing me all the best for my name day, so thank you.
Your name day?
Yes, it's a thing in Czech Republic.
Ah, yeah, I heard this.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have my name day on Monday, apparently. So.
Ah, okay. Master Hero, I'm sorry, I know you're volunteering, but Master Hero, you have failed me for the last time. Sorry, nothing else we can do. Sunrays for 7 players. Did we accidentally join with only 6 players? This is possible. Okay. So let's flesh out this team. I'll take the battleship. Do you want to stick with battle? You want to take cruiser this time, maybe?
But oh, okay. Here they are. Okay, so
take the cruiser.
That's this one.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Can I just quickly, let me just really quickly get you some captain skills. We're not going to go through explaining how these work because, well...
I just saw it yesterday. It's basically like skills with your character.
Exactly. Yes, it is. But I'm not going to go through and explain how all of them work right now.
No, absolutely. Just give me some good shit.
I'm just going to give you some stuff. And chat, I know this is probably not the optimal build and you can probably cheese this a bit more. But I don't know what to really take for the operation, so we're going to go with what I think is useful. I think some anti-air for that nasty Gorgon could definitely help. And then I think... Let's give you some reload time. There we go. This should be fine. Do we have modules to equip on here? Ah, yes, we do as well. Okay. I'll do this really quickly for you, just because it's easier this way.
Sure.
Actually, I'm going to give you anti-air so you can deal with those pesky fighters. I'm going to give you some more steering, and we'll also give you even more steering. Okay, should be nice and nimble now. Okay, are we all ready? Let's do this, gentlemen. Let's do this. Okay, so I'll volunteer for Gorgon duty. Kinubal, your job is to take out Ram Rasputin. Day of Moan, shoot things. For you as well, Alžběta, you have a couple of different abilities now. You have a radar, so if you can see on the minimap that someone's not visible,
okay,
but they're within your firing range, hit the radar and they become visible.
Okay.
And you have a reload booster, which means for a short amount of time, you can like literally just go boom, 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 boom with your guns, which is really helpful.
Yeah.
So when you have lots of targets to shoot or see a broadside, you remember, flat ship, push the 2 key.
Okay.
Right? If you see flat ship, push the 2 key and then push the reload booster key and nuke them with your armor piercing shells. You also have some torpedoes. So just use those on cooldown, basically spam them over towards the enemy.
Okay.
We'll make this, MrConway, the World of Warships raid leader. I'm gonna try. If we don't do this now, I'm gonna be a bit salty. It'll be fine. Totally 5 stars. Here we come. Just get Fem in there. Fem is in the wrong continent. Do not push the Tucky. What? Still no bonus codes. Tolik Dubs, we are not giving away any bonus codes today. There is a bonus code floating around that you can redeem in honor of our 1-year anniversary on Steam, which is Steam 1 year, 1 as the numeral, and you get a Steam box. So you can enter that if you want, but no giveaways today. Mr. Conway, you know, if you fail to get 5 stars, it's your fault as raid leader. Yes, I accept this. I accept that. Fair enough. So yeah, you're a cruiser now. So just shoot, keep shooting. Double click, or you can hold it. Remember, you've got 4 gun turrets, and you can only shoot them if you're a little bit at an angle.
Okay. Good.
No, all good. Like, the first few ships are really easy to destroy anyway. And,
oh my god, I'm shooting too. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Remember, aim where he's going to be, not where he is. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Honestly, like for a first time player, I've seen a lot worse, and that sounded a lot less complimenting than I meant it to sound. Like honestly, you're doing perfectly fine. Chat will confirm this. Chat, can you?
I won't see it anyway now, so it's fine. So I'm so sorry to Einstein. I think it was my. Wait, which one is it? Like, where's the name?
You don't. By the way, you don't need to use all of your abilities already now. Like, you can, like at the beginning, when it gets a bit tricky, then you can use them. Just, yeah. Because you have limited charges for. So you're a cruiser now. You shouldn't be in the filth. So basically, yeah, just sort of stay away from it a little bit. Go up and down, and just literally, your job is to murder stuff. Just murder it. The dictator says, I won't say you're good, but you're just better than Conway. Oh no! Did I just really... Oh, I'm so glad that there's no team damage in Halloween operations, because I just torpedoed our own battleship. A full load of torpedoes, I'm sorry. Chat, you didn't see that. That's what happens when you stream. You're not paying attention to the game properly. Anyway, let's have a look at Alžběta's screen.
Oh no!
Wow, you should have seen that shot, guys. I just shot the cruiser, hit the cruiser, but killed the battleship at the same time. Okay, so far, so good. It looks as though we've got the spawns under control quite well.
Right.
Okay, we're try-harding hard here. Well, try-harding or hardly trying, that's the question, isn't it? Okay, so far everything's looking quite good. Getting the ships down quite nicely as well. I'm going to start motoring into the filth to get ready for the Gorgon. Oh, Rasputin is up, guys. Please focus him down if you can. Mr. Day of Moan, go ram him. Go give him what for? How are you doing? Do you
Oh
need any
yeah,
help?
no,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, head north a bit, rejoin sort of the rest of the team a little bit.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
I think Gorgon should spawn soon. I'm probably going to lose the first tower, that's fine. We only need to save 2 towers for 5 stars. How's Transylvania doing? Should be okay still. Oh, we're waiting. Waiting for the Gorgon to spawn. Doesn't he spawn now, or is it only when Rasputin gets sunk? Ooh, I've been spotted. There he is. Hello, Mr. Gorgon. Some of these carriers are definitely going to come attack me.
Come on, you do it.
Are the planes coming for me? Probably. Must not fail in my mission. More torpedo bombs incoming. I'm gonna use one of the invulnerability fields
I'm
now.
gonna die.
That's okay. Surviving is not mandatory.
Okay.
I mean, appreciated, but oh god, he's... It's so hard to ram this thing, it's so fast. Plus the consumable's about to run out. Not good. Come on, touch it. It's like the worst job of ramming in the history of World of Warships. Can't even top him because I'm too close. Oh no, and I'm cool. The abilities are cooldown. 3, 2, come on. Reload the ability. And now ram him. Grind into that ship. Of course, at this speed, doesn't really do much damage. Oh god, now it's gonna grind me to death. This is terrible, guys. I apologize. Terrible show. I'm not fast enough to really do ramming damage to him, unfortunately. Here's the other battleship. Oh, damn it. This is really not going as planned. I think we might be able to do it though. We can just get that guy, Day of Moan. If you can ram him, that would be fantabulous. There comes a professional ram. Well done, nice, and he's down. Great work. Let's get that guy down. Yeah, I think my torps are bugged out there. you're still alive.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm gonna die.
That was panic.
And there she sails, full hit points, like a boss. Nice work. Okay, looking good. 1 minute 50 until the portal's sealed. All we need to do is save the second tower and save Transylvania. So get the ships away from that second tower and we are good. Fantastic work. Oh, save Transylvania. Get her a heal or something if you can. Damn it. Mostly shoot everything. Shoot all the things. If you're close to me, if you have a radar, launch the radar because it might help some people see something.
Okay.
Yes, and also launch the T. Push T for the fire boost.
Okay.
And just shoot. Murder things.
Okay.
More murdering required. Screw you, did you just permanently disable my torpedo launcher just as I was about to launch a torpedo? Damn it. RNG, Jesus, why you hate me so much? We're still okay. Torpedoes incoming. Invulnerability. Jeez, skill. Slightly OP in random battles, maybe. I think we're actually doing this. Oh, second tower's super low health. Ah!
We did it? What?
We did it!
Wow.
We did it!
Nice.
Fantastic.
And I survived! Oh my god! What?
Congratulations. Very well done. Good teamwork from everyone. Nice one. We've done it. 5 stars as well. Ooh, there you go. See? Now we're intense, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, big shout out to our team. I think everybody did a fantastic job. Good coordination there. Day of Moan in the Magnu clearly carried us there. Well done. Look how happy chat is. But I'm afraid that this is pretty much it for us today. It's been good fun. And
It was.
Thanks for coming. Do you think this is going to be your last time playing World of Warships, or have we maybe infected you a little bit?
A little bit, definitely. Yes? I'm still I think that the major problem is still multiplayer game. Maybe I will start to considering it more.
This was, we were multiplaying, but we were multiplaying like at least against bots, right? So
yeah, that is definitely the softer version of it.
Yes. Well, this is this Sunray in the Darkness on hard mode is a challenge. So
no, I'm just gonna say, like, as I said it in the beginning, because it's still true. I didn't expect to enjoy it, and I'm very, very surprised that I really loved it. So good job.
Great. Well, anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, chat. It's been an absolute pleasure. We are, of course, going to do a quick traditional raid because, well, why not? Because, Flamu raided us. Might as well raid someone back. Let's have a look. Who is streaming? Who could we need to find a victim? Gentlemen, if you want to join us for a raid, you just head over to Twitch and I'll launch it at someone. And we need to find something to do as well. So we'll have to get some revenge for the chat spam. Who could we raid? Yuzrul. So Yuzrul, good guy, great player, good explanations there. But really, let's do a poi flood. If you have Flamu emotes, go emote them. Otherwise, poi his chat like there is no tomorrow. I think that's a fair thing, right? So we'll launch this raid now. Yes. join the raid. We'll head over there. And to everybody else, thank you very much for joining in. Thank you very much for coming here, Alžběta. It's been lots of fun. Hopefully we can do this again sometime.
Thank you for the invitation, really.
Welcome. Anything else you want to say to people before we go?
No, it was really nice to meet you over chat. The rumors were true. You are a really nice community.
Fantastic.
So thanks for that.
Okay. Yeah.
And let me do, if you were finishing, can I do, because like last time, yesterday, Aleš didn't make me to finish because I wanted to do like, you know, with that hat, like.
Okay, let me. You do that. You do that. You do the hat outro. I'll get the button ready. Go for it. And goodbye. See you next week.